I love it. Now I have a new experience that I just want to share. This may not be for everybody. This is not really like a filmmaking based type thing, but it is something that ties into my world of filmmaking. You see, I am often editing, I'm often shooting and doing different things. My nights are long, my mornings are early, and there's something that gives me a little bit of a secret place, an experience of sorts that I can hold for myself, and that is coffee. I remember the first time I really got into coffee. Now, growing up, I worked at a little grocery store here in the South called Winn-Dixie, and they used to have these little stations that were really like free coffee for shoppers to come in, because a lot of the people would eat breakfast from the deli, or they would get fresh bakery items like donuts and things of that nature. So as an incentive, they would give away like drip coffee, free drip coffee. Let's fast forward. I now am an adult, and I have a unique neighbor move next door to me. He is from Lithuania. That is right. He saw me one day because I have bad allergies. Like, my allergies will flare up and like kick your boy's back in. I was getting bad headaches. Like, it was a lot of things going on where I was just miserable. So one day I was coming home, I had a bad headache. He was always sitting on his porch, and he used to sit with his legs crossed like a lot of European guys do. And he would just be relaxing, and he would always have this little cup with him, right? And he called me over, he spoke, he said, "Hello, my friend." That's how he always greeted me. "Hello, my friend, come. And I would come over, and I was like, "Hey, you know, what's going on? I'm sorry, like, I got a headache, da-da-da." And he was like, "Headache?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got a headache. It's bad, it's terrible." He didn't speak great English. And he says, "I'm going to fix you." I never forget this. "I'm going to fix you." And he sits down, and I want to say they're called like the little Mika pots. Little silver espresso. He puts it all back together, and he sits it on the stove, and he tells me to sit down at the table. And already I'm smelling what is a very potent coffee, right? So I downed the espresso, and before I knew it, literally my headache was gone. And I'm like, wow. And he said, yes, natural way to get rid of a headache. To this day, I primarily drink water and coffee. If you didn't see my first video, I was put onto Trade Coffee. And I was not aware of Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is a site or a company that literally, where they send you, based on your palate, variations of coffees from different coffee houses in the United States. And you can use that subscription to try different things that you would not have normally tried or have access to. Listen, my first coffee they sent me blew me out of the water. It was from a company called Alma Coffee, and it was an espresso base, but it was amazing. It had this subtle chocolatey, oh my God, like even opening the bag, because they sent the beans and I get to ground it up and then I get to brew it. It's all fresh, everything, but the smell alone with Alma Coffee was amazing. And then I blended it, y'all. Oh my God. I'm so mad that bag is over. I almost told them to run it back, but I want to use this opportunity with Trade Coffee to explore to really get back to the story of what I did with my neighbor before he moved, where we just sat and experienced coffee in a new and exciting way. I just got my second shipment. I'm excited about it. For me, coffee is more than just a pick-me-up. It is something that I find to be a very muse to my art. It excites my brain. Like, there are things about the experience with coffee that just makes you want to be expressive. Like, I love being expressive when it comes to just the experience, the smell, like so many, oh my God, I get so excited. There's so many things that go into it, like making your beans, like grinding them up, the aroma that comes from that. Then, you know, like you have the water experience, heat it up. Like, there's a process to making a great cup of coffee. And I'm just happy that Trade Coffee gives me the ability to do that without hesitation. And it's almost like a little bit of a birthday or Christmas surprise every month, because you don't know what that new experience is going to be like. And for me, that is amazing.